We'll do it after.
All right, bet. Okay.
Same as killing a police officer, so I think he deserved what he got.
He was much more than a dog to his partner, Canton police officer Ryan Davis. I spoke briefly with him by phone. He didn't want to be interviewed, but he told me he's beginning to heal after his partner, Jeffro, was shot and killed. On his Facebook page, Officer Davis thanked everyone for their support and wrote, "I am hopeful this will allow some closure. I've been torn with anger and vengeance on my human side and struggling with forgiveness through my faith." He was in the courtroom today when Kalante Bearfield pleaded guilty when the sentence came down and when Bearfield was given decades behind bars. Not everyone in Canton agrees.
I think it's ludicrous. I think that people's lives should matter. And he killed a dog. I mean, he should have got some type of punishment, but 34 years in prison, away from his family, his life, everything, I think that's a little bit absurd. I don't think that the crime fits punishment.
Don Johnson was a bit shocked to hear that Bearfield will spend 34 years in prison for gunning down K-9 officer Jethro during a burglary, for which he also pleaded guilty.
Wow. For killing a police dog? That seems a little harsh. I don't know. 34 years? Wow. Wow, that's hard to believe.
But when I asked Kenny Lawrence his opinion, there was no hesitation.
Good. Good. Just like killing a police officer. Good. Good. Just like killing a police officer. Good. Good. Just like killing a police officer. Good. Good. Just like killing a police officer.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? That nigga's tripping.
Good. Good. Just like killing a police officer. And, you know, anybody that does the crime should do the time. More people did the time, maybe there'd be a lot less crime around.
Harry Boomer, Cleveland, 19.
I were Earl Sampson. I think if you were Earl Sampson, I think we could all agree we'd be really ticked. Because Earl Sampson in Florida has been stopped and questioned by police a total of 258 times. 258. And all of that in just 4 years. The searches, 100 times. Arrests and jailings, 56 times. Almost every single one of these citations was issued at the very same place, the convenience store where Earl Sampson works. Our correspondent John Zarella is tracking the story in Miami. First of all, can we be clear? Is Earl Sampson an incredible criminal, or is there something stinky in that town?
No, you know, and according to his attorney, that there's nothing on his criminal record other than a marijuana possession charge, and that most all the times when he's been picked up, detained, everything's either been dismissed, thrown out, not adjudicated. Nothing with Mr. Sampson. In fact, his attorney says that if you added it up, all those times that you mentioned, that's the equivalent to being arrested about once a week for the last, or picked up or detained, once a week for the last 4 years. Now, Miami Gardens police say they're taking the allegations against their officers seriously. They're looking into the complaints and allegations that their officers are targeting black males. And the mayor of Miami Gardens, which is just south of, north of Miami, says that, look, this is a high crime area and we have zero tolerance. Here's what Mr. Sampson told local affiliate WFOR.
They always stopping me, going in my pocket, asking me for my ID, running my name.
St. Pete's police chief says a former officer took it too far when a wheelchair-bound man didn't want to go to jail.
This should not be your first option. This isn't your first option. And that's what he did. He made this his first option.
All right, dude, you got a warrant for your arrest.
Let's go back to June when the manager of a convenience store called police and wanted 64-year-old Timothy Grant removed from the property because he was panhandling. Officer Matthew Cavender, who had barely been on the job with the department for a year, came, and when he realized Grant had 5 warrants, he tried to arrest him.
Till today, I still cannot explain to you why that officer went to his taser.
Are you going to walk or not?
There was a struggle, and when he was on the ground, Chief Holloway says Grant tased the man, who was not being violent, 4 times. The chief says this use of force was uncalled.
Hold. Shock and sadness for a family that traveled to Southeast Michigan ready to celebrate the release of a man imprisoned for someone else's crimes. Topping our news at 6, this story goes back to 2006 when someone sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl and attempted to assault a 15-year-old girl near a liquor store on Finkel in Detroit.
Yeah, the victims each picked Terrence Calhoun out of separate lineups. Then in 2007, he pled no contest to charges including first-degree criminal sexual conduct and kidnapping.
Calhoun received a sentence of 15 to 30 years, but recently, DNA evidence has indicated the crimes were committed by someone else, another man who is now facing charges.
And today was really supposed to be the day Terrence Calhoun and his family celebrated his release from prison in Whitmore Lake. It didn't happen. Priya Mann is live near the prison to explain why. Priya?
Hey, Sandra and Devin, you know, everything was going as planned until a Detroit police officer showed up claiming he had new evidence. Now, he knows the judge and tried talking to her. Of course, that's not how the process works. And keep in mind, DNA evidence has cleared this man. Instead, tonight, he remains in jail. His heartbroken family had traveled from Tennessee to be here.
A man serving a life sentence for stealing a set of hedge clippers has been released on parole.
63-year-old Fairwayne Bryan is now a free man after a unanimous vote by the state parole board. His case drew a scathing critique from the state Supreme Court's only black justice, who called the habitual offender law, which led to his sentencing, a modern example of Jim Crow.
Gained national attention, and his attorney Robert Lancaster says Bryant will now be released to a Baton Rouge reorientation and re-entry program called the Parole Project. He feels it's why the parole board okayed his release.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? That nigga's tripping.
So from Niagara County tonight, there will be no jail time for a man who sexually assaulted 4 teenage girls in his Lewiston home over the span of 3 years. A Niagara County court judge sentenced 20-year-old Christopher Belter to 8 years probation. He'll also have to register as a sex offender. 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley was in the courtroom when the sentence was handed down today.
South Carolina, this man charged with 2 sexual assaults pleads guilty to lesser crimes and goes home without serving time in prison.
I need you to tell me that you're guilty of committing assault and battery in first degree.
The alleged victim's family is outraged.
He completely violated me. And so for him to be charged with something that doesn't even fit the crime, that just makes no sense to me.
It looks like you received an award for bad behavior.
Prosecutors in Broward County, South Carolina say Bowen Turner, 16 years old at the time, sexually assaulted his classmate Dallas Stoller in April of 2018 while at a high school party. Her father says he recalls when she came home.
She's also very upset. Dallas, where did this come from? What's going on with this?
Turner was arrested and charged with first-degree criminal sexual conduct.
He had a house arrest GPS monitor. His attorneys requested for that GPS monitor to be removed in April of 2019. The court agreed.
In 2019, while he was out on bond, another alleged assault of then 16-year-old Chloe Bess at a party in Orangeburg County. He was arrested again.
How did they let this happen? They were in charge and supposed to be watching over him.
Turner was charged with first-degree criminal sexual assault.
He then forced her to the ground, and, Your Honor, a sexual assault took place at that time. Your Honor, this case is very similar to the original incident.
She did not resist. She did not scratch. She did not punch. She did not call out. When asked point blank, did she say no? She didn't. Well, guess what? You know, you just had sex on the ground with a boy you don't even know, and you get up and you feel ashamed.
On Friday, Bowen Turner pleaded guilty to lesser charges of assault and battery in the case involving Chloe Bess and received a sentence of 5 years of probation under the Youthful Offender
moment in a Dallas courtroom just a short time ago. The former Dallas police officer, Amber Geiger, found guilty of murder. She had been facing 99 years in prison. She was sentenced to 10 years, eligible for parole in 5. Geiger shot and killed an innocent man in his own apartment. She said she thought she had walked into her own apartment.
The cheerleader acquitted of murdering her newborn baby has now officially been set free.
I suffer a lot in silence, and I do show remorse, and I am very sorry, and I hurt a lot. I just want to show that I can be a normal person again.
Skylar Richardson wore a black mask and sat behind a plexiglass barrier as the judge released her from probation 2 years early.
There is nothing in the 3 years that I have been supervising you, Ms. Richardson, that has happened that leads me to believe that you're going to commit any crimes in the future. So I am going to terminate your probation effective today.
Following a sensational trial that riveted the nation last year, Skylar was sentenced to 3 years probation after delivering a stillborn baby girl and burying her corpse in her parents' backyard in Oak.
Charleston shooting suspect Dylan Storm Roof got a free meal from police on his way to jail. They went to Burger King. After about 16 hours on the run, the admitted mass murderer complained to cops arresting him in Shelby, North Carolina, that he was hungry, so police got him food from the nearby fast food joint, according to an account of his arrest in the Charlotte Observer. He was very quiet, very calm, Shelby police officer Jeff LaFord told the paper. Roof, a 21-year-old high school dropout from Columbia, was arrested the morning after the massacre at the historic Mother Emanuel AME Church, which left 9 worshipers dead. Roof has now been charged for the 9 murders he has confessed to from his shooting rampage at a Bible study session. The latest revelations on his twisted past show he had written a hate-charged manifesto saying he had no choice but to wage bloody war against blacks. He posted it online and last modified it just hours before the shooting.
The United States has more incarcerated people than any other country. While the U.S. has less than 5% of the world's total population, it has almost 25% of the world's incarcerated population. That's more than 2.2 million Americans living behind bars. The so-called war on drugs and harsh sentencing laws have dramatically increased America's prison population by almost 350% since 1980. Mass incarceration affects all Americans, but communities of color have been hit especially hard. Studies have repeatedly shown that the legal system targets Black and Latinx people with harsher prison sentences than white people arrested for similar offenses. African Americans are nearly 5 times more likely than white Americans to be incarcerated. And young men of color are much more likely to be singled out for prison. This systemic inequality and overt racism are hardest on men of color without a high school degree. About 1 in 3 Black men who hasn't graduated high school is currently incarcerated. And there's a 70% chance that Black men without a high school diploma will spend time behind bars before age 35. The legal system's injustice doesn't end with prison. Incarceration leads to a slew of other inequalities, including decreases in employment, education, income, and career mobility. These inequalities are intergenerational, plunging the families of many people in prison into a cycle of poverty. The good news is, movements for social justice and prison reform are growing, calling out racial bias for what it is. 2009 was the first time in 40 years that more people left prison than entered it. Still, the legacy of mass incarceration will keep the prison system bloated, unequal, and unjust for years to come. And young men of color and their families are paying a heavy price.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, and verse 4 and 7. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. Verse 7.
Call Halon Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. That's who this world ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit and the Paleo ancient Hebrew tongue. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, who holds up the tabernacles of David. Shout out to the Israelites that's like a speckled bird, causing confusion, looking like the heathen. And the other brothers that's pushing this truth and sincerity. And the very few Awab that believe, and those that believe in our testimony through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, we like to say Shalom. Come to give a little lesson on unrighteous judgment, man. Cause Jake and Zion don't get righteous judgment, man. You see that all through TV, man. The little clips we played, man, just show you, man. And it's in your face, Jake. You know? It's all in your face, man. And Jake just still like, fuck it. It ain't me. You know, that's the mind of Jake, though, man. Go ahead, brother.
It's a habit.
It's a lot. The law is slack, man. We get on that first verse the brother brought out, man. The law is slack, and it says, therefore, wrong judgment proceedeth, man. So, man, they take care of their own, man. And murder the baby, rape women, and you're home no time. Jake steals some clippers and get 50 years. That's wrong judgment, man.
They get locked up for a crime he didn't commit and still can't get out.
Still can't get out, bro. That's crazy, man. Unrighteous judgment, man. Very unrighteous, man. It's a lot.
Continue on in Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 7. They are terrible and dreadful.
Terrible and dreadful. The Lord, how can you tell you these people ain't right, man?
That's right.
It's a lot.
Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves.
See that, man? They only do righteous judgment for themselves, man. You know, well, it's not even righteous. They only give themselves no time, or let them slide without killing a baby, man, or let them slide shooting up churches and all this other stuff, man. Jay can't slide stealing a Snicker, man. Jay can't slide by going to the store, buying and stuff, and leaving, and police still go down on Jake, bro. It's all for themselves, man.
Hey, the Emmett Till situation, he whistled at a white woman, and they beat Jake the worst way.
And then it's a lot. The devil bitch said that he didn't even whistle. Jake just looked at her. He didn't even whistle. And they beat that man to death, man. They beat that young boy to death, man. It's crazy, man. Let's go to Isaiah 33 and 1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 1. It reads, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
And they deal treacherously, man. And that's how they do, bro. Esau will dog Jake and throw Jake under the mud with his media, bro. They do a crime. It's like, oh, well, he was adopted. He had a rough life. And he was molested and all this. And I want you to feel sorry for him. Jake is the only one that come from a fucked up home, for real, for real. Jake do something, oh, he was a thug. He was a predator. He ran the streets. Yes, he had children, but he still was a drug dealer. So that justifies his death?
Hell no.
God.
Cause hey, Esau the biggest drug dealer out here
in the world. In the world. This is why Snowfall.
Big time.
Damn.
It's a lot. Continue on Isaiah 33, the latter half. It says, thou shalt be spoiled. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
And man, hey, that's karma, man.
That's right.
It's karma. The Lord is going to allow all this stuff that's happening to you Israelites, man, in the courtrooms and the streets and jail and these prisons. The Lord is going to make it happen to them, man.
That's right, man.
Everything, man. He's going to recompense the revenge, man. He's going to do it, man. He's going to revenge us, man. He's going to revenge us, man. But a lot of it is too far out for Jake to believe that. Why? Because Jake thinks this is the only world, man. And like Esau have filled you with deceit, man. Filled you with stuff that's vanity, man. It's a lot. Go ahead, brother.
And I was about to add too, because scriptures also do say that as soon as they think to be in good case, is immediately when the kingdom gonna be taken from them, man. You know? So literally, when it says when thou shalt cease to spoil, man, Dallas shall be spoiled. Esau's kingdom, Babylon the Great, America, according to the Bible, is going to be destroyed treacherously, right, and spoiled. Just like how when the children of Israel left Egypt and they had abundance. Well, I won't say abundance, but they took the spoils of Egypt, man.
That's right.
Yeah, same thing gonna happen to Babylon the Great, man. You know, that's what end up.
Isaiah 42 and 22.
Time.
And this is a good point right here that Isaiah brought out, man, because they've been doing this since Rome, hiding Jake in prison houses, man. You know what I mean? Jake is robbed and spoiled, man. Meaning like through, man. Done. Mine stay gone, man.
That's right.
Mine stay. Then you got these other Jakes that's talking about on a let's think positive level. Let's do something with yourself. How the fuck you can do something with this system that's against you, man? And then if you do get somewhere, you done been an Uncle Tom ass nigga. Well, if you do get somewhere, bro, and niggas that's not being Uncle Tom niggas, they ain't going nowhere, bro.
Nope.
They ain't going nowhere. And if Jake do have a little money, Jake think he own with a meal or two. You know what I'm saying? That's not nothing, man, compared to what this man got in this system.
That's right.
It's nothing compared to that, man. It's a lot. Go ahead, man.
Hey, you just make me think. Even the elders GMS, they say to the elites, Oprah Winfrey is a charity case. That the amount of vast money difference between the elites and when Israel gets something. Because Oprah Winfrey, you ask her, she thinks she owned, man.
Think she owned. Man, you got them elites is worth 50 trillion. Like we're like money out this world, Jay.
Yeah,
like you can't even count a trillion.
Nah. They gave Oprah Winfrey her money.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For her switching side, not being a motherfucking nigga, for not being a Zion. Because if you know when she first started, she was straight Zion.
Big kind.
She got that money, she's turned straight into a motherfucking house nigga woman, man.
That's right.
Sleeked their hair down, motherfucking did all type of shit, man.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Crowd full of Edomites, man. Crowd full of Edomites, man.
You get a house. You get a house.
Right.
You get a house.
Yeah. This ain't none Israelite in the crowd.
No, hell no. Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
But it's a lot, can
Go ahead, brother.
This book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none can deliver. And none delivereth.
They are for a prey, and none deliver. They are robbed and spoiled and hidden in prison houses, man. Seen the last clip, man. It's more Jason prison houses than anything. Jason Latinos and Negroes, bro.
That's right.
Mainly Negroes, bro. They doing Judah in the dirt.
That's right.
They throwing Judah in the dirt, man. But hey, the Lord have done it, man. Why? Because these Jakes is wicked, man. They don't want to convert to the truth, man. They don't want to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. So, of course, the Lord going to throw their dick in the dirt, man. Luckily, they still living. Luckily, you get to go to prison and still live. Even though that's a shithole.
Big time.
But the Lord can have great judgment on you and take your ass out, man. It's a lot.
It says, for a spoil, and none saith restore.
None saith restore. Jake don't even want to be restored from this shit. Jake just content. You got niggas in the joint having fun. Having fun, Jake. They in there having fun, man. They see they niggas, they happy. They go to the store. You can go to the store in prison, get food and snacks and shit. They in there having fun cooking.
Big time.
Having fun, Jake. Like, how the fuck can you have fun in a place where so-called white nation rule telling you when can you shit, when can you go eat, when can you get off your bunk? And it's full of niggas. It's a lot. Go ahead, bro. You got something to say?
No, I was just about to add to the follow. We was watching that Juicy video. Jake had a PlayStation hooked up in the jail.
Yeah. And niggas got TVs, everything, bro. Phone. You see niggas on Instagram in prison.
Rolling up.
Having fun, Jake.
What the
fuck?
niggas,
man.
Yeah,
Lord, man, like Isaiah 5, he said, man, I have placed Judah on a fruitful hill, man. He said, what more can I do to this vine that I haven't done, roughly paraphrasing, man? The Lord had beat Judah, you Negroites down. And you Negroites still find a way to have fun, man.
Yeah,
Still find a way to have fun, man. It's crazy, man. It's a lot.
That was it on that.
You can read
Keep reading.
3 and 24.
All right. Continuing on in Isaiah 42 and verse 23. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? And the Lord is saying that, as in reference, because he already knows none of them, man. Only the elect are going to listen, man. Because they're going to be the ones to realize, damn, we are being spoiled and robbed, man, snared in prison holes. And none is going to deliver us but Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And therefore, they're going to get the spirit to repent, and then the Lord's going to deliver them. But that's why he had to ask, who among you will give ear to this? Because the 2/3 of our own people here in America, bro, y'all are not getting it, man. And y'all the ones in the prison holes. But they can't get it, Jay. They can't get it, man. And it says, verse 24, who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law.
And that's the whole concept of why Jake going through what he going through today, man.
That's right.
Because Jake don't want to be obedient to his word and keep the law, man. Of your power. Not everybody power, your power, man.
That's right.
Obedient of the law, man. The law still stands, man. So, man, Jake, all these unrighteous judgment is coming from the curses, man.
Okay.
Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 50.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and we're going to read verse 50. It reads, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor to the young.
And that's what Esau do, man. Esau don't give a damn about Jake, how old he is. Jake do a crime that Esau didn't like, man. Jake can be 50, he can still get Jake 50 years.
That's right.
Jake, I seen videos where they're taking a 12-year-old to jail, man. I seen videos where a 6-year-old little Zion had autism, man. They're putting her in cuffs, man. This is the shit Esau do, man. This is the shit that make Jake blood boil, man. How the fuck you gonna take a 6-year-old and lock her up in handcuffs, bro? 6-year-old little girl, she crying. She don't know what's going on, man. This is the shit that this devil do, man. Y'all still don't realize this man is the fucking devil?
That's Esau, man.
This man is the fucking devil, man. Who the fuck got the heart to put on some cuffs on a 5-6-year-old, man? This devil do, man.
That's right.
That's right. Job 15 and 35.
All right, this is the book of Job, chapter 15, and verse 35. It reads, they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit.
That's what this man do. Play with you all day. Gonna find a way to put you down, man. This man, look at the Democrats, man. Tell Jake they love Jake. Go to these hoods. As soon as you vote for a Democrat, what do we do for Jake? Nothing, man. And Jake still voting. Jake still voting. You got Esau. I love to show he doing charity. Love to show he doing charity. Cooking for the homeless and everything. Did you know most of those charities that you donate to, they give a dime off the dollar? They keeping $1 and give that donation a dime, man. This is the craftiness of deceit that this man has brought forth in front of y'all faces, man. But y'all don't know, man. Y'all just think you really donating. Hell no. Nah. They give a dime off $1, man. Red Cross, Blue Cross, marching the dimes. Every time you look up at the grocery store, it's a new foundation of donating. It's a whole new thing of donating. Like, where are all these donations coming from? Who need all these donations? If America's so great, a first world country, why is all these donations needed, man? They definitely ain't going to Jake, who really need it. They prepare deceit, man. Meaning what, man? These devils sit up in these offices and find a way to keep Jake down, man. They find a way to keep Jake down. You don't believe it, man? Look at the system. Look at the courtroom. You think they ain't talking to that judge? Telling that judge, man, look, man, this man got to go. He stole clippers. He stole some airliners. This man got to go, man. It's a lot. You got something to say?
No.
Yeah. Gave this man 53 years, man. I think it was 53 years. And then let him go. He ain't free. He still got to go to a halfway house, man. A probation house, man. He's free, but he's still not free, man. This is the shit the devil do, man. This is some fucked up shit, man. Still ain't free, man. Don't you think this man done served 30 years for a player of Clippers, man?
Yep.
That is unrighteous judgment, man. This man killed a police dog in over 45 years, man. That dog ain't no fucking human. Good. The same police officer.
Yeah, it's
fucking damn devil, man. That's a dog, man.
Killing a dog is the same as killing a man.
And Jake, that dog attacked him. Of course, I'm gonna beat the shit out of that dog and kill that dog, man. Now, if a human, he start coming to me with a gun, I ain't gonna shoot him. But a dog, hell yeah, nigga. And still gave that man time like it's a human.
Right. That dog could have bent Jake's arm off, and they would have said, "It's all right. No, he deserved it." Good. What, man?
God.
Hypocrites, man.
Meanwhile, this little devil bitch killed her baby, her fetal baby, take it out of her and bury it in her backyard.
God. But I'm sorry.
I learned from silence.
God.
I suffer from being in silence.
Yeah,
bitch, ain't nothing wrong with you.
And Esau's always saying, I've been watching you these 3 months, and I'm going to go and let you go.
Yeah, man. What?
Yeah.
Bitch ain't even got comfortable in there.
No, they
And they already letting her go. Like, bro, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Can't make this up, man.
Nah, I seen it.
Let's go to Psalms 10 and 2.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 2. It reads, "The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined."
That's right, man. They have to go, man. And the devices that they have imagined. So all the shit that they imagining to do towards Jake, the Lord gonna flip that and do it in his mind.
That's right.
And his thoughts ain't our thoughts, man.
That's right.
And and they're prideful when they persecute Jake, man. Jake is poor. Jake can barely afford a lawyer, man. But first thing they say, if you don't have a lawyer, we'll appoint you one. Why the fuck I'm gonna take a lawyer from you when you trying to condemn me? That's another deceitful thing, bro.
Okay.
Bro, all them lawyers work together. All them lawyers they appointed you, they still work for that same court system, bro. That's deceit to take one, man. That's deceitful to take one, bro. You think he gonna really help you? He gonna come at you with a plea. You still gotta cop a plea. Believe me, I've been in the streets. I know, bro. Ain't nothing like a paid lawyer. At least a paid lawyer gonna get you out of something, bro. A court-appointed lawyer, you're done. I'll tell you that right now. You're done. You're done. You're getting some type of time, nigga. You're done. You better hope he like you, or he gonna fuck you, period.
Yeah.
He gonna fuck you, period, man. Shit.
And then they got that thing in the courthouse where the judge, like, if you say, "Sir," he'll be like, "No, you address me as your honor." If you say that shit off, he'll fuck you up right off there.
Man,
see, I don't even like how you came in here. I don't like how you came in. You're gonna get 10 years. You know, that's the spirit.
You right. You right, brother. Definitely is, brother. want you to say Your Honor. I'm not calling you no Your Honor. I can say sir. All right, no, Your Honor. No. You're done. You're done. You're done, man. You right. That's mine, that devil. But that judge can have a motherfucking attitude the whole day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just throw you in the dirt because you a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go to Psalm 35 and 26.
There's the book of Psalms, chapter 35 and verse 26. It says, let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me.
And that's what that's what's gonna happen, man. When the kingdom comes, they're gonna be brought to confusion, man. They gonna cause all in this world they have been taught. Who you English call Jesus look like them, and the kingdom is for everybody. And they gonna be clothed in shame, man. That are who? Against us, man.
That's right.
They're against us, man. This system is not for you niggas. And you niggas want to sit up here and say, if you ain't got nothing, that's on you. How the fuck that's on you, nigga? That's on the Lord, nigga. No matter what you do, if you can't get ahead, nigga, the Lord don't want you ahead, nigga.
That's right.
If you rich, the Lord wants you rich, nigga. And I ain't even rich. You think you rich, nigga. If you doing something good for yourself and you got it going on, you of this world, man. And the Lord is got you going off, man. But if you trying and you just living paycheck to paycheck as you trying, and you really ain't trying to fight in this world and get you a degree in this and that, bro, hey, big ups to you, man. Fuck this world, man. Fuck this system, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
All right, real quick. It's I got a precept real quick. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 11 and verse 21. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. And I just want to bring that out, like the brother was going into, man. If you rich, it's because, guess what? The Lord did that, man. And even, no matter how great riches you have, the Lord is still responsible for it. And if you're poor, guess what? The Lord is bringing you low, man. The Lord is humbling, you know. It's all of the Lord. That's why it says, marvel not at the works of a sinner. If you wicked in this world and you getting blessed with wickedness, then look, we're not supposed to be surprised at that because let's go. We know, if you're a J, you done sold out. You a big ass bootlegging coon nigga, and that's why we're not confounded at that. We know the people that the Lord is dealing with. The Lord has us in lowly states, man. We don't got the best things. We got decent things because the Lord still provided for us at the end of the day. But the Lord has us in a humble and low state right now, man. But in the kingdom, guess what? It's gonna be, as it says, an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich, man. That's right. So it's an easy thing for the Lord to bring you high or low. And it can happen within a split moment, man. That's right. I just wanted to grab that real quick,
bro. That's right. Go to Psalm 62 and 4.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 62 and verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies.
Look. Okay, look at the prosperity that Bill Cosby got. Only to cast him down, bro. Only to take the fall from who? For the other Edomites that did the same thing, did the same thing that he seen them do. All he was doing what they was doing. Yeah, I'm not saying it's right, but he was amongst them Edomites doing the same shit. Who got cast down? Jay. R. Kelly. Catholic Church doing the same thing R. Kelly doing. Who got cast down? R. Kelly.
And who's still doing it?
They Catholic Church. God Catholic Church, man. Esau doing all this wickedness, but when Jake do it, Jake gotta take the fall. But hey, that's what you wicked Jakes get, man. Trying to be in that position next to Esau, man. You can't trust this devil, man. He will cast you down, man. I'm telling you. And they delight in lies.
Big
Your media, the court, these motherfuckers are here have you in a courtroom reading you the law that they done broke last week.
Big kind of
that they done broke last week in the courtroom with their nation of people. Bro, this is what this devil do, man. He is slick like that, man. Got Jake being condemned by his law, but when it comes to their own people, they find ways around the law.
Yeah.
We're not gonna give him this charge. We can stick him with that.
Yeah.
Well, lesser time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
I was about to say, and on the flip side for Jake, they falsify records condemning Jake, and when they get exposed for falsifying the records, they'll make a law justifying the record.
Yeah.
So Jake gotta go. Jake gotta.
Jake still gotta sit.
Yeah, he still gotta.
Jake still gotta sit. Jake still gotta sit.
That's easy.
And Jake been sitting for years. Jake still gotta sit. This is crazy, man. It's insane, man.
Big
The last one is Psalm 43:1.
All right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 43, and verse 1. It reads, "Judge me, O Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation. O deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man."
Read that one more time.
This is Psalms 43:1. "Judge me, O Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation. O deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man."
You want to say something?
Yeah, I was about to say, because clearly it was specific through the Spirit about who they're talking about, man. Oh, deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man. He didn't say
the ungodly nation.
God, didn't say all nations, all men, all people. The ungodly nation and the deceitful and unjust man. Who is that, man? As the scriptures say, he was a liar from the beginning, a murderer from the beginning. It can't be.
It ain't him.
God.
It ain't him.
God. It ain't
Ishmael.
Ishmael.
The fuck? Who else is it? Who you left with? Who y'all want to fucking save?
That's right. God. It's the big man E, man. You know, as you say, I was about to think of other terms they call him. You know, Uncle Tom. No, not Uncle Tom. It's the other one. What do they call the government? I forgot. It's Uncle something, isn't it?
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam, yeah. Uncle Tom is Jake. Uncle Sam, like they call it, man, it's Esau, the so-called self-proclaimed white man. That is the deceitful and unjust man, and that's the wicked and ungodly nation, man. It's the children of Esau. Esau Edom, according to the Bible, which is the so-called white man, you know. Oh Yahweh, deliver and plead, Oh Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, plead my cause, right? That's King Solomon, no, King David asking and pleading to the Lord, hey, Lord, deliver me, because look, it's through the Spirit what he was going through. The Bible tells you King David hated Edomites, man. Literally tells you he was casting them off rocks, killing them by the thousands, right? So through the Spirit, you don't think that the followers of the Bible are going to be saying the exact same thing right now in this time, and we living in Esau kingdom? This is that ungodly nation, man. Right. And the unjust, we talking about his system that he set up to live by. He can't even keep it, but you're going to condemn us for breaking it, man, for not following it.
Yeah, Jay talking about, man, you need to get up and do something for you. Jay, what can you do? They had a 600,000 year head start, bro. 500 year head start to get ahead, bro. And Jay, you think you doing something because you got some money in the bank. You ain't nowhere near caught up with these devils, man. Jake love to say I'm blessed. You not blessed. You know what blessed is? Esau is blessed. Why? Because he ruling another nation, bro.
That's right.
He has control of another nation, bro. That's blessed, man.
That's right.
That's blessed. This devil is blessed, man. He's blessed right now. Jake, you are not blessed. Yes, it's a blessing to wake up and go about your day, to be above ground. But you're not blessed, bro.
That's right.
You're under a curse, man. You're cursed right now, man.
Yeah.
Lord willing, you know, that curse will put. We curse right now, but Lord willing, those ones will be protected in the day of wrath, man.
Okay.
You know,
even
Yeah, and then King David said, "Deliver me, bro." So we can't get out of this ourselves. We cannot beat this system ourselves, man. Yeah. We need Yahweh Shah to deliver us from this system, man. Because if he don't, this system gonna swallow us up whole, man.
That's right.
Ain't gonna be no more Jakes, man. Go ahead, brother. You got something to say?
Yeah, I was about to say, that's even more fact because you're talking about history. Even 2,000 years ago, when Yahweh Shah was on the earth, Esau was offering him all the kingdoms. So you don't think how much more now can he offer us, man? And that's the thing. We were at earlier about not trusting in riches, man. Well, going into how the Lord gives riches. So truly, when we follow the Lord, just like King David said, we expect for him to provide the things that we need. We've been praying for deliverance from our brother Esau. And guess what? The Lord's going to give that to his hopefully elect. But all you wicked ass niggas who trust in oppression and stay there on, you know, saying, I'm not a fucking slave. I'm not in slavery. Slavery been in the past. Let it go. Get over it. Yeah. Y'all just some angry ass niggas just yelling because y'all mad. Don't talk to them like that. Don't call him a white man. Say he's going to. Don't tell him he's going to be a slave.
Angry?
Yeah. What did he say? He said, y'all sit on the white man corner. The white man let y'all be out here. What did he say? It's something like that,
Stupid
right?
ass shit. Yeah, talking about, he let y'all be out here. Y'all should be thankful.
Yeah, man. No.
We 2 and 3 too.
Kind.
That's it.
Psalms 43 and continue on verse 2. For thou art the most high power of my strength. Why dost thou cast me off? Why go I mourning because of the oppression of the enemy?
You see that, man? So we ain't look. Even though we trying to live righteous the best way we can every day, we still oppressed. Even though it should be only the 2/3. Because they the only one having fun in this shit. Jake is tired of this shit. Jake tired of Esau, the woman. Jake tired of working. Jake tired of taxes. Jake tired of putting gas in the car. Jake tired of everything. Jake tired of his food.
So I said tired of being hungry?
Jake is tired of all this shit, man. Jake is tired of all this shit, man. Nigga, and we mourn because we oppressed by this enemy. Mourn mean what? Crying out, man. We're praying. How you mourn and cry out? Pray, man. You pray that the Lord destroy this bitch every day, man.
That's right.
We don't give a fuck about Babylon, man. We pray that the Lord destroy this motherfucker, man. This motherfucker got to go, man.
Right.
Point blank period. Babylon got to fucking go, nigga. And you niggas that want to stay here that don't like what I'm saying, fuck y'all niggas, bro. Fuck y'all, nigga. Right. You got something to say?
I mean, you basically hit it, man. You know, why go out mourning? Because of the oppression of the enemy. That's why. Because of the oppression of the enemy. The Lord got Jay here in this state right now because the Lord wants us to be oppressed by the enemy. But guess what? It's only for us to return to him.
God.
Like we right before we went live, I was watching a video and the elder said in the video, he said, man, we lucky it's just the elect that we gotta wake up. Because if we had to wake up the whole nation, man, we'd be through. We'd be through, Jay. We'd be through, literally. But that's why, you know, I'm thankful that the Lord is gonna save us out. But it's really we in this time right now, literally, for us to repent, man. Right, to realize, it's us. We the reason we still here. Right, man, niggas don't want to get that part, man. Niggas think they're God. Yeah. I'm God. No, I come from the star dust from the galaxy. They don't have any idea what's going on, Jay.
Jay, fucking dying.
All he know is a black and mild or some a blunt. The next bitch he got to fuck on, or the club he's gonna meet her at, and getting some money.
Right. That's it. And a pistol.
Yeah, that's all I take now. They don't even know how to take the gun apart and clean it. But he glorify having it. Okay? Shoot himself trying to take out the clip, Jay.
Our people done, man.
Yeah.
Fucking done, bro.
y'all don't have any idea what's going on, man.
No,
But that's
what's about to happen either.
Yeah, definitely not. I'll go ahead and read verse 3. It's Psalms 43:3. Oh, send out thy light and thy truth.
You see that? Oh, send out thy light and thy truth. What is thy light, man? The scriptures, the word. What's the truth, man? Understanding the word and understanding, bro. You gotta have that understanding. Once he send it out, bro, we're fulfilled, man. We understand now, like, yo, okay, we gotta endure through this shit, and we got something greater.
That's right.
We got something greater. Go ahead, bro.
Which is Yahweh Shai. He had to come to glorify the scriptures for us, because without him, we had no idea what was going on. There were people who didn't understand. There are people who wanted to serve the Lord and tried. That you can read that all throughout the Bible. But ultimately, before Yahweh Shai came, man, we had that wall of separation, the middle wall of partition, like the scripture says, man. And Yahweh Shai had to come to take that veil away. And now, like King David was praying all the way back then, the Lord sent the light out, man. And now we're just trying to behold it and then show other niggas, look, the light is here, the truth is here, man. And once you get it, we gone, you know. But only the elect gonna do that, you know. Psalms 43 and the latter half of verse 3, it says, "Let them lead me, let them bring me unto thy holy hill and to thy tabernacles."
That's right, man. And that's all we waiting on, man. To go to that holy hill, man, and be restored to the tabernacles, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we believe in something that you just think that's way off, man. And y'all think we crazy to believe that, man. But you sit up here and agree with us with unrighteous judgment, but can't see that there's gonna be a big so-called Jake that's gonna come through and look out for Jake, man.
Okay.
Y'all can't believe it, man. I don't understand it, bro. Y'all believe it? Y'all believe in Egyptian mummies? Y'all believe in stardust? And y'all sit up here and say Paul writings ain't the Lord? And it's all type of blasphemy against this book, man. But the true believers gonna stand firm, man.
That's right.
Because we got the light and the truth, man. That's right. And we let the Lord lead us, man. Got something to say? With that, we gonna end it. Call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash, Wa'ad Dabba Bar, Devil to America.